Subscribe for your girl Obiko.
Wahala Day in Biggie's house, Thandeka versus TUMI, Mmeli versus OFENTSE. So OFENTSE has called the house for a meeting, right? And it's because some people are not keeping the house clean. Now, according to Didi, Nelly Swan, and Thandeka, they feel if HOH knows those who are not doing well, he should call them by their names. What is this with everyday meeting, every 2 market day meeting, left, right, back, forth, and nothing is changing? He shouldn't be bothering them with that. Then they feels that in a house where there is no television, nothing to entertain, they are the people to entertain those who are on the outside. The pressure is huge on their shoulders already. And he, that is OFENTSE, should not add up to it. Thandeka feels it is okay for housemate to talk about artists, though she is not that kind. She doesn't talk about people behind their back. But for whatever the people are doing in the name of showbiz to promote the show, they should just make sure they don't say things that does not exist with regards to her. Now, she's dragging TUMI, of course, and the girls, yeah? Mmeli also wanted to bring his own submission. HOH OFENTSE, as usual, wanted to cut him out. And this time around, Mmeli was not having it. More like you, waiting this up. Every now and then, as I want to talk, now so you they act like you don't hear me talk. What is it? One of us will have to be submissive for the other. You are the HOH, okay, I hear. But people have been talking, you listening. I start the talk, no. Then you use some swag way be. Then you end my conversation. You don't want me to talk. He was so mad. All Mmeli wanted was a good communication in the house so that things will move in the right order rather than every now and then, let's meet. If something is not going on well, you spot it, you communicate with that person with the right tone, then the person will change. OFENTSE, after listening for a little while, within few seconds went like the meeting is adjourned. Hello from welcome to VanperpyGold. Thank you so much for clicking. You are too much. Thandeka is doing laundry, a conversation she's having with Mmeli. She perceives the girls in the house, they don't like her. And 1 or 2 things that she's been thinking have started coming through. So if that is what they want to do behind her back, she'll be ready to cook. Also telling Mmeli to get a plot of land around the Kruger National Park. Saying, I want to be closer to the animals. Now, Dube is looking at Liema in a way that she does not even understand. They both laughing. Now she want to know, what do you want? He stared at her. Then she went like, hey, you want sugar mommy? He said, yeah, I like them like that. I really love sugar mommies. Housemaid get punished for speaking local language. Wahala for them. So the house, in a week where they facing their fears, in a week where they dealing with depression, Ramona led the house through a very emotional talk. Housemates reflecting on their lives, they began to break down, including CIA. For days now, she's been quite unstable and it's worsened. Some thought it was a strategy, but I bet to differ. Romana has approached Trisha to settle their wahala, saying that it was not her intention to hurt her. And what has been said cannot be taken back. You have Trisha saying it's okay. She said, when you're talking to me, don't be pointing fingers. That might have caused these things. She also want to know, why were you laughing at me yesterday? Then Trisha said, no, Masha was the one who made a joke and said we should look at you. You were flirting and acting like someone who was born in the 1960s. Like it was something like that, nothing deep with your bed position and how you were making funny antics. It was just funny. So I laughed without meaning it like that, but you took it to heart. You have Romana saying that, oh, okay, I hear you. She makes a comment again and you have Trisha saying, you have not changed. You just told me this and you've not changed. She used BEITCH on her. But they later managed to trash out their differences. You know, Ramona is not an easy person to get along with. So Ramona kept talking and expressing how she thinks she's not been accepted well enough in the house, and she feels some people have been using certain actions to judge her. So while she kept on, others began breaking down, being emotional, crying, and it led to CIA crying uncontrollably. Ashe he's been calm, so Liema wanna find out from him his favorite food she could try prepare for him. He went like chicken with curry, rice with spring onion, and Liema started laughing uncontrollably. Anyway, you have Nelly Swan also in a banter with Q, saying that he's disrespectful and disgusting. Eh? That boy self, I know they know the thing where he's been doing. All these house may get triggered by his presence. You also have PDA moment going on between Thandeka and Mmeli. A little hug, a little body touching, a little everything they go on with this platonic relationship. But now the two are doing laundry together. Don't play. And just so you know, somebody's chest will be paining him. So Didi is quite bored with this whole gallivanting around between Mmeli and Thandeka. Immediately they stood up from where she was. She went like, oh, those two bore me to the core and I don't like them. Yeah. It is Lotus Stars Arena task. A big congratulations to the Dawn for coming tops and winning K Rand. It is how he bowed to Nelly Swan, letting her know that we got money. In all of these, just so you know, others will not be have peace. So you have Lorando with OFENTSE quite pissed off they could not clock that money. Hey, God, I beg. Thandeka looking at Mmeli and calling him Untuwami, like my very own person. Later proceeding to the kitchen and smiling. Boy, when I know waiting days, so what are you thinking? She says she's not thinking of anything. She feels that he has improved. Within the past few days, he's been more affectionate because he did not used to look her way like that. I'm like, girl, you figured right. The Mmeli we knew. Voila. Liema is in a conversation with Didi. They're talking about if Biggie should give them an opportunity to kick one person out, who is it going to be? Nelly Swan joins in the conversation and said it's not like they hate Thandeka. It is how she speaks to them that they don't like. After all, they are not her kids, you know. Nelly Swan later proceeded outside, had conversation with Thandeka. They hugged. You have Liema saying that she's beginning to feel Thandeka is a misunderstood girl and she's kind of liking her and want to know her, so Mmeli should help her get to her. Mmeli said, oh, then get to know her through me. That will be enough. And she said, thank you. TUMI, in a conversation with the guys, he feels that Thandeka likes him and not Mmeli. According to Q, he liked Thandeka the first day they got there, but Didi happened and the relationship couldn't gain ground. But he thinks with the way Mmeli is handling Thandeka, he would not have been able to do likewise. Now, Thandeka with Mmeli and Dube, they're talking about tan skin, how the sun at their current location is not too hot to get their skin tanned. Bit conversation here and there. Mmeli gets up, gets baby girl a cup of coffee, whilst they're sitting in separate chairs, and she gets up to go join him. And it is the iron of Dube for me. I think Dube likes Thandeka. He just either lacks the courage or he's waiting for the right timing, or he want to know whether whatever that those two Mmeli Thandeka got going on is serious. I think. What do you think? But low-key, Dube likes Cocky too. And Didi wants Thandeka to be far away so that she can pursue Mmeli. Hey, with Ramona doing her yoga as usual. Now it's quite late in Biggie's house, and you have Bravo B avoiding her before she starts with her yoga antics. TUMI has graduated from being a flirt to talking about Mmeli 247 and him spotted kissing Boho, though he claims Thandeka likes him. On medical grounds, you have CIA being out of Biggie's house. And just so you know, Bravo B and Trisha kissed. This one I saw it coming now. So she wants the next stage. What's happening next? Boy say we just arrived. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know. I cannot also resist the feelings I have for you, but I still feel it's too soon. Oh. Trisha. Bravo B, wahala for you. You can't resist. Choke. Bravo B has been avoiding Liema, I think, because of their previous episode. Now, conversation is going on where Dube is also just in the list one. Why he doesn't relate with Bravo B like that, because they walked on the stage together during the start of the show, and the whole crowd were cheering, Bravo B, and it made him feel quite pissed off and uncomfortable. Oops. Didi has been quite cozy with Mmeli, to the extent of letting him know that, do you know I love Zulu man? In a conversation that she's later having with the rest of the girls, of course, except Thandeka, she feels like those who perceive Thandeka is too harsh for Mmeli because he's calm, she doesn't see it that way. She thinks Mmeli and Thandeka are just the same people with the same character, just that one has a better sense of reasoning and is calm. If not, she thinks they are the same people. It's finally late in Biggie's house today. Your faves are sleeping quite early. Of course, you have Mmeli with Thandeka sharing bed, and he's squeezing her closer to himself with a little rub around her nyash area. He realized that she does not have her Andy on, the inner one. Asked where it is, she said she took it off. Adios.